What's going on, guys? Amazing White here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a updated video on the last video I actually posted yesterday. So as you guys know, I posted a video about the green Druid Hendrickson, right, and saying he was the most optimal unit, but I did, I left it up to interpretation, right, with the title. There was some question marks in there, so I mean, there's that, but I just want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Ray X TA. Sorry if I butchered the name, but he was recommending that I try Weinheidt. I mean, the reason is because his passive actually works in the back also. And the thing is with Weinheidt's passive, or Weinheidt, however you pronounce it, right? It increases allies pierce rate by 8% at the end of every turn, and it actually does stack, guys. So this, honestly, Weinheidt's passive is actually way better than Hendrickson's, looking into it now, right? Also, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Zero, where he recommended that I actually try out Weinheidt and Hendrickson on the exact same team with Red Hauser or Blue Team Meliodas as the main farmer. So we're gonna test this team out. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as this team right here, which is gonna be the most optimal, I assume. But we're gonna do a test run with this team, and then we're gonna do a test run with this team. Overall, though, I am thinking that this is gonna be the one you want to generally farm with, just because Weinheidt doesn't produce enough damage, right? And none of his cards scale off of Pierce. He does have 2 AoE cards, so it's definitely beneficial, but I'm not too sure if his overall damage is going to be up to par, right, even with the increased Pierce. So we're going to test out this comp right here. I mean, my Weinheidt's only level 60, so it's not anything crazy for a comparison, right? But I just wanted to see how high we can get our Pierce in boss battle and see how actually effective we can make Blue Team Meliodas here. So let's load into this boss battle right here. We're going to be using this team. And yeah, I mean, Weinheidt is not level 80, as I said, so it's going to be a little skewed. But we're going to test it out anyway. So if you guys don't already know, Blue Team Melly is rocking some attack crit damage gear with half pierce, half attack rolls. And then we have my Lilia here with basically half attack, half pierce rolls also. And she's given about 40-something% pierce, I think, to the other team, or to the rest of the team. So we're giving about 43.5% pierce to the rest of the team, right? So that's what my Lilia is doing. And then we have Weinheidt here. I just put my regular attack defense gear on him, so nothing crazy, just attack defense. This actually has a little bit of pierce rate on it, but overall it's just regular attack defense. And then Hendrickson in the back, it doesn't really matter, he's just here for the sub. Alright, so we're gonna test it out and see you guys when we load in. Alright, so we are loading in here. We have the Hendrickson as the fight. So we are doing the chapter 6 fight, guys, just so you know. This is actually really good, because what I'm gonna do, this is a little bit skewed, right? What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do this, and then see if this Pierce card can one shot. So what's gonna happen is, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait the turn here. I'm gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do, guys, and the reason for that is because I want to increase the Pierce rate on my melee as high as I can, and see if I can just nuke these guys with the Pierce card, right? Yeah, so we got another corrosion card that's really good. I'm gonna do some damage testing here. I mean, while we have Weinheidt, right? Yeah, he's taking a beating though, so that's a little bit of an issue, but it's all good. Let me see what Meliodas' pierce rate is saying now. So let's see here. He's gonna be at about what, 8% plus 10, about 18% increase, so 61.5%. Wait, is that exactly the amount? I think it is. It should be. I did use 2 cards there, so I started at I should have checked what I started at. Damn. Okay, well, now that I know that I'm at 61.5% increase, we can definitely do a corrosion card and see if it actually scales off of that and adds on. So let's just do this, move that card, and I'm just gonna see, maybe it doesn't actually combine, guys, because after seeing that number, it does seem a little low. We're gonna see here. Hopefully Weinheidt doesn't die here. Okay, he's gonna freeze Demon Melee. That's fine. I just wanted to see his pierce rate. Okay. So is this gonna stack? Is that the issue? Maybe it doesn't stack? Oh no, it definitely does. 74.5% pierce rate. It definitely does, right? Because it was at 61. I used 1 card there, and then I got the 8%. So it definitely does work. That's not the issue. So let's see here. Let's do this, and this. Let me do a heal so Weinheidt doesn't die here. Wow, he's actually doing some decent damage. I mean, 53k on level 1s. It's not demon melee damage, but I mean, it's still pretty nice. So we can actually do a test here, and we're gonna have it increase 80% pierce if Weinheidt doesn't die here. Okay, don't die. Okay, good. So you know what? Honestly, I might just test out damage here. We're gonna do a corrosion card. I'm gonna do this, guys. This is gonna be crazy, okay? So we're at 82.5% pierce. We're gonna get an extra 5% pierce from me using this corrosion card. I'm gonna combine these cards and use this and see how much damage we can get. This is probably gonna be the thumbnail right here. So let's see how much damage we can get here. This is with what? 288k? That's kind of insane. That is actually kind of insane. So, you know, Demon Melly putting in the work. Let's see his pierce rate now. We're getting over 200% pierce rate with this team. So that's crazy. Yeah, 100.5% increase. That is actually insane. It's like, I mean, I am skewing this because I am forcing like the attacks, right? But overall, this is kind of insane, right? The fact that I'm able to do this. So I don't even know if this is gonna one shot here. I'm just testing damage. But after we're done this, we're gonna be testing out the Hauser, Demon Melly, Weinheidt in the back team, and we're probably just going to use that because I'm assuming that team is going to be better just because overall, if you are going to get pierce rate, having it just conditionally every turn is going to be more beneficial than you having to waste cards, right? So Mr. Ray XTA was definitely right when saying that Weinheidt's going to be the better unit in the sub. So yeah, now that we're done this, we can actually test out the Weinheidt setup in the back. So sorry if I'm butchering the name though, like, you know, it's Weinheidt, same shit, yo. So I'm gonna pull up my other team here, and we're gonna test this team out. All right, guys, so this is the team we're gonna be running here. I was just gonna be running the same attack defense gear that Weinheidt was using. So this is the team we're gonna be running here. We have Demon Melly, we have Lilia, we have Hauser, and then we have Weinheidt in the back. So we're gonna be getting the 8% pierce per turn, and it stacks 5 times. Yes, we're gonna be getting 8% pierce. Really good stuff. So definitely, honestly, guys, Weinheidt is the most optimal sub slot unit for a overall difficult farming team, right? For difficult stages, right? So if you're doing boss battles, event dungeon bundle stages, anything like that, you're gonna want to use this team right here. Sorry for the mishap yesterday with the Hendrickson video, but Hendrickson still has his use, right, guys? If you were to use Hendrickson and you are planning on using only cards for one character, then at that point it's definitely worth to have Hendrickson, right? But if you're using Weinheidt, it just gives you conditional 8% per turn, right? So that's just overall more beneficial in the long run, especially in these harder events. So we're going to be loading in and we're going to be testing out this team right here. This should do way better than the other team, but we'll have to see. So let's hop into it. All right, so we're loading in here, guys. I think what I'm going to do for this team is just auto, just to see how it actually would operate if I was to just leave it, right? This is what it's usually meant to do. With the Weinheidt Hendrickson team we tested, it was kind of just for the memes, right? Like, I mean, that team would work, it's just it's not as effective as this team right here. So we're just gonna use some regular cards here. As you can see, we already almost one-shot the first phase on that. That's crazy. So yeah, so having the increased pierce every turn by 8% is going to increase your overall damage, and it's going to make it so that you're able to kill the final enemy after you've killed these 3 enemies, right? So once you've killed the Hendrickson, the Gustav, and the Vivian, right, it's actually going to summon the Dreyfus, right? And then at that point, you want to just have a really good amount of damage to kill him, right? So now we should be at about, I'm going to check the pierce rate before we actually go into this part, but we're going to have about a, what? I think it should be a 24% increase because we got 8, 16, 24. So we started out with 43.5% pierce increase. So I do think that does I think that does actually count or take into effect, right? So we would have had 51%, and then we have, okay, no, so it only has 2 stacks at the moment, so I guess it doesn't count the first turn, right? So we only have 2 stacks of this, so it's only at 16% increase, but it's still good because we're gonna one-shot this guy right here. So if you get a card set up like this, at this point it's just a wrap, right? I did say I'd auto it, but it would have autoed to the Pierce cards. So yeah, so that's what you want to do. You want to have cards at the end to be able to kill the Dreyfus in 1 turn, and that's why you want to have a Pierce stacker in the back like Weinheidt or Hendrickson. So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to get this out there just because the last video is kind of some misinformation. I mean, Hendrickson is good, but Weinhardt's definitely better. So yeah, guys, definitely want to make that shout out to Mr. Ray XTA, sorry if I'm butchering the name, and Dr. Zero for getting me to test out this meme farming team right here. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.